Hi and welcome back to BizBOOSTER channel. Today I'm going to share my personal tips on how you can increase your income in 2 simple steps. So let's dive into the topic. Many people they believe that to increase their income they probably need to increase the hours they work. Like for example, they need to take 2 or 3 jobs. Or they need to work like 10-12 hours a day in order to increase their income. Of course, this is one of the ways, but this is not, let's say, the smartest way, because I'm going to show you the alternative path. But of course, it's gonna take some time. It wouldn't happen overnight. It wouldn't happen even over a week or over months. But there is an alternative path to just simply increasing the hours you work in order to increase your income. There is another way to do it more in, let's say, sustainable way. Just one quick note, this method is actually compatible with your actual work. Either you work full-time, part-time, in the office, remote, for yourself, with clients, it doesn't matter. It can work for anyone. You don't need to quit your job, you don't need to change completely your working routine. It doesn't require this part. So how would you increase your income without overworking, without working weekends, or without working on your vacations, and without working just late nights and things like that? So the first step in this scenario, this would require to develop a high income skill. As you probably heard on YouTube, you probably read in some books, the economy is changing all over the globe, and it places higher and higher, let's say, a focus on the skills that you have rather than something else. Sometimes even skills that you can acquire over a period of 1-2 years can be more valuable than some other skills that in the let's say previous century that would require like 10-20 years of work. So nowadays actually it depends more on yourself how fast you can develop your skills, which is a plus. High income skills, of course, it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to become IT or a tech person, because of course it's not for everyone. High income skills, it can be different, and it actually depends on the current state of economy in your country and all over the globe, on demand from the companies. It can vary year by year, but currently many high income skills, of course, it can be tech, it can be IT, it can be digital marketing, it can be high ticket sales, it can be also creative jobs like video editing, for example. So of course, as these skills can be really different, and they can match different personalities and match your talents, you need to focus on some skills that are relevant to you, that you know this job, this skill is relevant to you because this kind of job that you would do that requires a skill is interesting for you. You wouldn't get burnout, bored, or something like that. So focus on something that is you have a natural interest in it, and you also have some capabilities to develop this skill. As I mentioned before, of course, building a skill is not a process that is like a few days or few weeks. Many times you need to invest some months or even years in order to develop this high income skill, but it's so worth it, because when you have a skill, you don't depend on just one employer. You can find other employers, other projects. Even if you want to keep your stable full-time job, you can find other projects you can do outside of your work. And most of those high income skills, if you get really good in that, these AI automatizations and very fast changes in global economy wouldn't affect you much, because this skill is orientated on the current situation of the market, and more you work on the projects that involve this skill, more experience you get, more valuable you become on the market, more you can charge your clients. So this was the step number 1. Let's move to the next step, number 2. Okay, you have developed a skill, you're professional in something, you are getting known in your field. For that, I also recommend you to do some social media, do public speaking or something in order to do these PR activities in order to create brand awareness for yourself. So it would be easier for you to find clients this way. So next step, when you're already professional, when you already have like good income, but you want to scale. Step number 2 would be to eliminate low income activities. If you already have this enough base in terms of finances, you need to have more time in order to get more money, basically. So how would you do that? Everyone has limited time. We all have like 24 hours a day. So the thing is that you need to get rid of these low income activities in order to have more time to develop your high income activities, where you perform your skill and you can earn good money. So low income activities, they can be different, depends on your situation. For most people it would be tasks like cleaning, gardening if you have your own house, like doing some reparations at your home. This kind of example of low income activities. Let's say, for example, here in Spain, this kind of low income activities can be paid 12-15 euro per hour. But for example, imagine if you have developed your high income skill and you can charge your clients 20, 30, 50 euro per hour. What is the point to dedicate your time to low income activities when you can scale up and get more projects? So this is the whole point of the second step. And actually, if you talk to businessmen, if you talk to successful people, everyone says that the key to success is to leverage other people's time. So actually this is the example that I explained, is by leveraging other people's time. So instead of doing low income activities yourself, you can leverage other people's time. So basically this is it. This is a brief video. I hope it is helpful for you, and if you like it, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and if you have any questions, leave a comment below and hit notification bell when you subscribe so you receive our upcoming videos.